the last 7 years, I've traveled the world hosting a TV show in which I've covered over 100 different jobs, gigs, and professions. But now, back here in the US, there's one unsung hero I've yet to spotlight. Those amazing folks we will all need someday. Whether they've already been angels for your grandparents or they're destined to be there for you and me, they are the real MVPs of long-term care. Join me on a heartfelt journey to 7 different senior living communities across the heartland of Nebraska to shine a light on some extraordinary souls. People worth caring about. I've come to Gothenburg, a very famous long-term care community, famous for its family inclusion, family immersion, family participation. Let's go in and meet one of the pioneers of this community, Barb. What a huge building.
Hi, Peter.
Good morning, Barb.
Welcome to Stone Hearth on this Sunday.
Thank you. I'm excited to hear your all story.
We're excited to be a part of this project.
What a beautiful building. Where do we want to start? I've heard that you are famous for family inclusion, family participation. I've heard that before, but I heard you're legit, like that's in your DNA.
No kidding.
Yeah.
When we talk about families and community, some of the opportunity that gives us is to really extend and expand what we can do in the buildings to not only involve our families, but to involve the community around us. I wanted to try and give you a little bit of a taste of what that means to Stone Hearth.
Wonderful.
We've had a pre-prom party in which...
What's a pre-prom mean?
Well, y'all know what prom is in
high school, right?
They came here.
What? No. What did the residents, how'd they react?
Oh, well, this is what we did. We had valet parking, the students got out, and then they came through the building with all of our residents, gathered around, and so the residents got to see these young people.
I don't know who thinks that's cooler, me, the residents, or high schoolers.
It was cool.
That is neat.
We had the Boy Scouts come and do kites.
How do you think of these things?
We just think of all of the resources that we would have available. We have a group of people here that are so involved. This is not just me. This is a handful of folks that help us do pictures, hang pictures, drive to communities, That's part of how we get things done. So when we heard you were coming, Peter, we decorated, we partied up for you.
Wow.
And wanted to just give you a little bit of a taste of some of the things that we have done at Stone Hearth. So what happened when we hung these pictures, once again, the people that lived at Stone Hearth, we'd find them just roaming the hallways. And then they called their daughter and they called their son and they called the kids and they said, come look what they did at Stone Hearth. So once again, we got families in the building.
Why do you do so many activities?
It's fun. It's fun, and because there's something that you'll never forget when you make somebody smile. When I see someone that lives here and they walk down the hallway and they're doing this and they're smiling, how can you beat that? Really, how can you beat that?
They put together so much production, so much time, so much effort and energy to make this day special. And it wasn't just for us. What they do, what they live for, is to make special memories. Who did you learn that from?
My grandmother. And I think you'll hear that a lot from different people. When I used to do the administrative work here, and I would have an interview with someone that worked in another building that had done this type of work before, one of the questions I would always ask that I felt was so important was, did you have a favorite resident? And if somebody would tell me no, I would be worried. Because there's got to be somebody that touched your heart. If you've done this business at all, there's somebody that said something to you or did something for you that made a difference in your life. When I used to have a bad day, because you have bad days, right? A bad day. I'd come down this hallway that we are in right now. There was a gentleman that lived here. He didn't want to come here. His wife called and said, I'm ill, we need to come. And I went and visited her, and he wouldn't even show up. He wouldn't even come to the meeting. And I thought, oof. And so he meant a lot to me just because of the difficulty. You know, some of our best memories begin with difficulty. And then you're able to work through it into something that's precious. So I would stop and see this man, bad day, stop in, sit down. He said, how you doing? I said, I'm okay. And then we'd talk a little bit, and I would remember why I did this. And then he would never pass me by without saying, I'm praying for you and I love you.
Wow.
Where do you get that?
I don't know, but you made me tear up early.
Well, I was afraid I was going to, but you don't get that in an office.
Barb is the kind of leader that you need to steer the ship, to have the innovation needed, to have a one-of-a-kind place, a premium assisted living. I'm just happy Barb is in long-term care, and I'm sure every single resident that she takes care of feels the exact same way. Now, what are we gonna do, Barb? Well,
I want to take you up to second floor, and I want to introduce you to Jennie. She is the epitome of caregiver. So I'm anxious for you to meet her.
What an introduction.
Well deserved, Peter, well deserved. Jennie is one of our directors. She is our boots on the floor, taking care of people. And one of the things that she's really good at, but she's good at everything, is helping people with beautiful. So Jennie, you're fixing hair.
I am fixing hair.
What a setup you have here. I love the hats in the background. Hi, Peter.
Hi, Jennie.
Good to meet you.
Guys, nice to meet you also.
I'm trading places with her.
Nope, you're gonna stay right here. I'm gonna switch our little space helmet around, okay?
Okay.
So I'm gonna switch space helmets, and then I'm gonna have Peter help me comb out Linda's hair.
All right.
So, Peter, I want you to meet, this is Linda Schick.
Hi, Linda.
Pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you.
Are you from the documentary?
Yes, I am.
He's gonna fix your hair today, Linda.
All right.
So you ready? Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So I need all my
I don't know
little...
if you're talking to me or her.
I need you to pull all the little white pins
Just
out.
pull gentle.
Yep, just pull them out.
Am I doing okay?
Yeah, you're doing great.
Did you learn how to do hair working here, or did you know before?
No, my lifetime experiences have brought me here. I used to take care of a lot of people when I was growing up, and I did a lot of physically and challenge people. I think I've always had a heart for that. And I have to tell you the truth. Caregiving does not get the recognition that it deserves. And so you have a feeling of defeat, and Barb can attest to that. When I first came, she asked me, I don't know if this is the right spot for me, because it was something new. I had been through some things in my life like everybody goes through, and I just didn't know if this was the right place. And so after about 3 or 4 months, I went to Barb and I said, yep, this is it. This is where I belong.
How'd you figure that out?
Because everything God has done for me in my life, and every skill I ever learned, I brought it here to this place.
What am I doing?
We're gonna spray this a little bit because we're gonna give it, I don't want it to fly away. So just give it a spray, just give it a spray. Yeah.
Honey, why do you stay here?
Why do I stay here? Because
Because we love you.
Sounds like she's got the answer.
We haven't scared her away yet.
We haven't scared her away.
yeah, I stay here because the satisfaction I get every day of knowing that what I've done for the day for Linda or for Marie or for any other one of my residents, I've done thoroughly. I've done all their cares the best I can do, and I treat them with respect. And I just go home satisfied knowing that their daughter, their sisters, their brothers, whoever their family is that I communicate with outside of here know that because they see it when they come. And so that brings me great satisfaction.
Jennie had a personality of someone that you would want to run your senior class, like senior class president.
And don't be afraid.
I'm afraid.
Don't be afraid.
It's not as easy as you say.
Yeah.
She would get funding so that you could go skiing in Colorado. She'd get new uniforms. She'd probably get the bad teachers fired and the best teachers a day off.
But that's how I roll.
She's kind of the person you want running your ship. And to have her giving every ounce of her energy to the senior activities is spectacular. May I join you all?
Yes, have a seat.
I got it.
You ready, Byron?
What are we playing today?
We're playing I Got It.
I got it.
Uh-huh.
All right.
All right, so all we're gonna do, you guys get ready. 7 of hearts. Anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you
Ooh,
say,
nice.
Linda? I got it.
I got it.
10.
I got it.
Oh, Linda, she's doing it to you, Jackie. Queen of Hearts.
Got it. I don't recall that thing I have. Yep.
4 of Hearts.
Got it. Eating.
Good job. 9 of Diamonds.
Finally.
7. Oh my gosh, Marie,
I didn't have a chance in that game.
you got skunked.
I hate to break up the fun, Peter,
Uh-huh.
but we have a family waiting.
All right, let's meet them.
Let's do.
Where are we headed now?
We're going to go visit Elaine and Mary. Elaine was part of our program called Grandma on a Stick.
What's Grandma on a Stick?
We're gonna find
I feel
out
like
about-
you surprise me every 2 minutes with a new idea.
Ah, hello. We're here.
Hey, good.
Hello.
Hi.
These fine
How are you
folks come
ladies?
in.
Peter, great to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Hi there, I'm Peter. Great to meet you. So tell me how it works. They printed a picture of grandmother and then you took
Her face.
and you took her everywhere your family
and
goes?
it was on a stick. That was grandma on a stick. And then we gave them to all of the kids, all the grandkids. Didn't know that.
Let's look at this one. It looks like she's at the smoker.
Oh, she's grilling. She's grilling. Oh, this is the best one.
Yeah.
There you are, water skiing.
She's water skiing.
That is great.
And it was just a fun project to bring all of the family that are far, it's just a connection.
What did you do with residents who didn't have any family still around or they couldn't find family members who wanted to participate?
I love that question.
I do too.
The last day before we had to print and we didn't have any response from a family member, staff stepped in. And so they
Started traveling too?
Yep, and so they would take a resident, whoever didn't have a family member respond, they'd take them to coffee, they'd take them on a car ride. So employees would be that person on a stick for them. They would take them with them. So absolutely nobody.
one's left out.
No one
No
was
one's
left
ever
out.
left
Not one person. Everybody was attended to.
I don't know exactly what the mission is written in stone from Stone Hearth, but it has to be something about making family members feel special, about making family members feel at ease that their loved ones are taken care of by the best caregivers in Nebraska. Where are we going to next?
We're going down the hall for our pep rally.
I don't know how you have such a busy agenda.
Oh, it's what makes our jobs fun. It really is. Well, there you go, smiling again, Peter. So.
Family is a central theme to what they do, the activities, the care, the way they put in their curlers and take them out.
Peter, we're going to have a pep rally, and as they say in the film industry, action!
Here we go, sweets, here we go. Here we go, sweets, here we go. Here we go, sweets, here we go. Here we go, sweets, here we go.
Barb and Jennie, just truly a perfect 10 dismount when it comes to making families know that their loved ones are taken care of.
Let's go Swedes! Let's go Swedes! Let's go Swedes! Let's go Swedes! Let's go Swedes!
This afternoon, we are so excited once again to not only have our cheerleaders here, but also our head coach, Tim Strausser, and our basketball girls, seniors for the year 2023-2024. Tim, introduce our seniors.
These are our 5 seniors. They've had a blast this year coming up to Stonehearth, doing different activities, getting to know the residents, and the residents getting to know them. It's been a real fun time for all the girls and staff. We really enjoyed this.
Thank you, guys.
Sweet power! Sweet power! Sweet power! Sweet power! Sweet power!
Today's experience at Stonehearth was spectacular, in part because the women that I worked with were so full of joy and love and passion.
Knowing that I've done something that's made a family member so happy that when they say thank you, they have tears in their eyes because they know whatever I've done, they couldn't have done.
We've had family members say, I can finally sleep at night. You know, when their loved one has come under our care, I can finally sleep at night. And we get how that feels for folks, and we get to do that for families.
I love how they've innovated assisted living, have inserted family as the cornerstone of the bedrock of everything that they do.
I know you were talking about when she was going to retire. Oh, that's a story.
Let me hear it.
So then they started looking for my replacement, and it got closer. This was 2019, and it got closer to the end of the year, and I went back to them and I said, you know what? I just keep thinking I can't leave my people. And I couldn't get that out of my head. And so I went back to them and I said, I can't leave my people.
Gothenburg should be proud of what they have here.